All right, here we go on our hike. Here's Daddy.
Out
Here's Daddy
and
boy.
ready to hike the trail. So
This is the next time we are gonna go to that falls.
Which falls are we going to?
The Stewart Falls.
Stewart Falls.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dan, can you point to the stinging nettle? Don't touch it, just point at it. Yes, that is it.
And stinging nettle doesn't have sharp,
It has little barbs on the bottom of the leaves,
and it's not,
doesn't it?
and it looks
And
kind
on
of
the stem a
sharp.
little bit.
But some stinging nettle, I'm just teasing, that I was just calling it for short. It's doctor plant that helps people.
Yes, the doctor plant's what helps you. Keep a lookout for the doctor plant. Stinging nettle is very common up in the mountains of the west, the Wasatch, the Rockies. Very common irritant, and one of the main things that you can do is use this leaf, the lamb's ear, or as Denny was calling it, the doctor plant, and be able to kind of rub the barbs out so that they're not irritating the skin. People also make tea out of this, believe it or not. So it gets confused with mint once in a while, but the leaves are a lot longer, and they have that kind of almost looks like little berries that grow, the seeds there. So that's the lamb's ear. You see how it has that fuzzy texture? Well, it's very effective to rub on the stinging nettle. To future viewers, if you decide you want to see the actual reaction and the use of this, I'm happy to do it. You just need to do comments and make sure that you request that or ask for it, and I'll willingly make myself a guinea pig of certain things. So.
Okay, so the stinging nettle, if people touch it, it makes them itch a lot for days. And this is the only plant that makes it stop. And you need to be a little cautious about it. This cautious. And this is what helps people. Dr. Plant.
Okay, so this is the beginning of the trail to Stewart Falls. Incidentally, Stewart Falls got its name from relatives of mine. I believe it's a great-great-grandparent that surveyed the area, plus a lot of Stewart relatives that did homesteading here long ago. So that all comes from my family. These are little snapdragons, or sometimes I think we even call them honeysuckle, which I don't think is correct, but these might be the ones where on the bottom there's a little, see that area where where it kind of funnels down? That portion of the flower has kind of almost a sweet little bit of nectar there, and I'm sure that's for the enticement of bees and other things. But something else that you can try or put in your mouth if you need something and don't have anything else while you're out and about. So this is what we call the original trail to the falls. It was one that used to be used a lot. Here we are, Denny's looking at one of the little creeks, the little streams that runs off the Stewart Falls. There's the big falls. It's a little bit of a hazy day. We have some fires, and some of them may even be from out of state. Some cute little butterflies there. Just the whole area is super pretty. It's been a very dry, hot year, but it's still quite pretty. We'll probably see leaves changing earlier, in part because of that. All right, well, let's hike. Go ahead, Dan. Show them how to cross. So we usually try to use some kind of little thing to help us get across these. It varies from season to season, year to year, on how the water comes down and how big, how hard to cross. The This is beautiful thistle. These are great to grab a hold of, believe it or not, if you have gloves on when you're hiking, because they have a very strong root and they can hold weight pretty well, and they grow in really difficult to grow places like up in the tops of the mountains. Go, mountain goat, go! I'm sure those who check this out or watch these will want to know things that would be helpful for kids, carrying the kids, or good hikes for the kids, ways to encourage them to do outdoor things like this. And we can post different things on that. So these things are some of the, you'll always find things, unfortunately, on trails that people either accidentally drop or, more unfortunately, purposely leave and drop. Denny did a good job. He found these. Good eye, bub. And he thought maybe this was a bed for a squirrel. But this is more likely a strap from a baby carrier or a backpack, a bag of some sort. But again, something else that we can do some side commentary or work on, how to clean up trails and keep things nice for everybody else. In order to address things like the pollution that happens environmentally, that happens caused by man, all of those things that contribute to this, we'll do a separate video to discuss that, as well as some of the beneficial websites and even apps that you can use that I have found very helpful for the air quality index.
Made it! This is where Tony proposed to me. Oh, there, where those people are. And we had a view of the falls.
This is the way back down. The old trail. And then over that way, the Bear Claw Trail that will wind down that side.